we're going to switch gears because I am so fortunate to know Michael and Bonnie Quinn, and they are putting on the 4th annual Rockin' for Heroes. And this is, I'm going to let them tell you about the celebration, but this is a celebration to honor first responders, active military, veterans, and Gold Stars, which are Gold Star families, I'm assuming.
Yes.
So welcome, and thanks for being here in studio.
Thank you, Kathleen.
I'm just so grateful. So tell my listeners, I think a lot of people know about your event. It's a wonderful event, but tell them about this one, and it's coming up pretty quick, so we wanted to get you in now. Life after the election. This occurs after the election. You don't have to worry. You get to 5 days off. But Michael, go ahead.
Well, it's a good point. Thank you, Kathleen, and thank you to your listeners. We hope to bring everyone together, regardless of the outcome of the election. This is a time for us all to come together and to support our first responders, active military, veterans, and Gold Star families. This event is free to the community because of the support of our sponsors, and we bring out-of-state entertainment that are really exceptional bands like the Lexington Lab Band, which does 80s rock from Chris
Cross.
No.
Christopher
Cross. Yeah, Chris Cross all the way up to like heavy metal. It's like crazy. But
I lived through
musicians.
the 80s the first time, so yes,
right.
and it's all my music.
You get to relive it.
Yeah.
And we honor those that serve our community, state, and country, as I said. And we're just excited to get to this point. It's like a huge. We're all volunteers. There is no overhead. We're a 501c3, and we raise these funds, and all the excess funds go into our Hero Fund, where we serve our hero groups in initiatives or programs that we come alongside and support. And for example, we have a scholarship fund that we started this year in honor of Jacob Didinger, who was tragically shot and killed. An EMT, was only 4 months out of Pima Community College as an EMT, and was shot and killed in Tucson back in 2021. When was it, Bon?
2021.
Yeah, 21. And we've come alongside that family and helped them put a scholarship in his name, and his name will live on in perpetuity now. And people will be the 2 scholarships each year.
That's so wonderful. It reminds me. So I shared with my guests, and I've been sharing with the listeners. I have a Marine Corps plate on the back of my car, and that goes to provide Marine Corps scholarships for children of Marines.
Yes.
And so education, when you can raise money, and I think it's a wonderful way to honor. And I didn't know about that story. So to honor this first responder by providing a scholarship so that he does live on, and it's a wonderful way to acknowledge the service of these
sacrifice.
people and the sacrifice, 100%.
Yeah, and Jacob's career path, when he wasn't quite sure what he was going to do, Jacob Didinger, he knew he wanted to help people. So for him to choose that career and then have his life so tragically cut short, for us to be able, with his parents, to continue that mission for him to help people is just a wonderful feeling for them and for us.
Well, and I love concerts. I love music. I grew up outside of Chicago, James Taylor, the Beach Boys, all, those were the people I would go see when I was going to concerts a long time ago. But I think it's a great way when people can just come and celebrate those that serve us and that have sacrificed and given everything. What made you want to do this?
Well, let me say this real quick, if I could, then I'll let Bonnie share how we started this.
Sure.
It's open lawn seating. Bring a folding chair. We enjoy. I love concerts too, and I love concerts as a kid. But I really enjoy being in the outdoor festivals when I was younger,
yes,
as opposed to being stuck in a stadium, confined to a little seat where, I'm a big guy, So anyway,
I'll tell you that he's a big guy, listeners.
Yeah, I'm a big guy. Anyway, 6'2". Anyway, so that's what I just wanted to bring that point forward. We'll have 12 food trucks. We'll have it's free parking. And a
So
free
food
event.
and music.
Oh, yeah, you
and
bet.
a beer and wine tent, and raffles
and alcohol.
raffles and a live auction, and you were so generous to help us last year. We really that made somebody very happy who won that prize.
Well,
so thank you for your generosity.
My absolute privilege, and these are my people. This is like if you give me a group of people, this is the people that I love and support. So this is a match for everything. But Bonnie, you were going to tell us about why
we've started Rockin' for Heroes. So this is a very personal mission for me and Michael. We lost our son in 2020 to a long battle with cancer, and after PJ passed, it was just heavy on our hearts to say thank you to the community who served us so loyally and took such good care of our son. So Michael is a Navy veteran. We've always been big veteran and military supporters, and I've also been involved in the Gold Star community. So when it became heavy on our hearts to thank the first responder community for their personal service to us with our son, we realized there were other groups that we had a lot of respect for. So Rockin' for Heroes was created. That 4 in Rockin' for Heroes is those 4 hero groups. That's the number 4 in Rockin' for Heroes, not the word FOR. Although we're doing it for heroes, it is.
And it's the 4th annual, so
it's the 4th annual,
4x4 in 2024. I mean,
right.
like someone needs to go play the lottery someplace. But that's great.
And it started as a small 700 person event. I know that doesn't sound really small, but considering we're expecting 3,500 to 4,000 people this year, it's grown every year because we have this great team of people who have come together and helped us grow it to what it is, that also believe in our mission and want to support it with their skills and their enthusiasm. And we just keep growing every year, and it takes a village, and we're doing it. We're doing it again for the 4th time, so we're very excited.
And a lot of local businesses that come alongside and support it, because otherwise we wouldn't be able to put the event on.
Well,
so,
and you've got your presented by American Furniture Warehouses. I'm assuming your major sponsor, and then HSL
and
Properties.
HSL.
Yeah, and that's Humberto Lopez, right?
Yes,
and
they're wonderful
thank you.
people. Wonderful people.
Well, but this is how perfect. I think American Furniture Warehouse, like for what you're doing, they couldn't have a better sponsor.
Yeah, they're wonderful. Well, Jake Jabs is an amazing guy, the owner of the company. He's just very patriotic and very supportive, and we're very grateful.
So this is in Oro Valley. It's at the James D. Cray. Is that how you say that?
I think it's Krieg.
It's next to CDO High School.
Okay.
That's what everybody knows.
Okay.
CDO.
CDO in Oro Valley, and it starts at 12:30.
Gates open at 12:30.
Gates open at 12:30.
And music starts at 1.
That's correct.
So you have time to get your first food truck and alcohol.
Your first beverage and buy a few raffle tickets. And there's plenty of free parking all around the park at CDO and at by the Aquatic Center, which is just on the other side of the park. So plenty of free parking. So
an overflow at Oro Valley Church of the Nazarene.
So is this a Saturday or Sunday?
This is Sunday.
It's a Sunday.
We're always on a
church.
Sunday. Yeah.
Wonderful.
It's actually the 249th Marine Corps birthday.
Yes, we'll be having fun with that day.
Semper Fi.
Amen.
A proud daughter of a U.S. Marine. Hoorah. And one of my first responders today at my car accident was a Marine. So of course, right? I gave him one of my little rubber duckies because I have this Jeep. And he said, "You don't know this," because he was on a motorcycle. He goes, "But I have a Jeep." So, and his son, I think, works for TPD. So if that fits anybody's description, it was kind of all worlds collided literally this morning. So
literally, yeah.
I think that so many people have a wish to honor this group, and this really, you took a commitment to your son and translated it into this, and I love that it's grown so much. Are you going to keep doing these?
That's our intention and our hope. We want to bring as many younger people into this whole mission as we can, and this is a family friendly event. We encourage families to come. We want to inspire.
We have Smooch
patriotism
the Donkey coming. Smooch the Donkey from track.
Yeah.
Okay, from track
from 12:30 to 2. We'll have photo ops with Smooch the Donkey. Yes.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah. Everybody loves Smooch. He is cute.
Anyway. And that is not a political thing. Smooch the Donkey, although a donkey